Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's another stream for Cultured where we showcase a bunch of stuffs, including $10 rips of packs. Good evening, Jack HXH Hunter Hunter, I believe. We will be showcasing the packs today before we go through our $1 singles. This way, we'll kick it off on a pretty high note. Hopefully, anybody will join in. We'll start with an OP11 pack for $10, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here we go. OP11. Anybody needs it? Anybody wants it? We'll rip it on stream for you guys. Thank you for joining so far. Looks like pow, 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 pow. So many pows. All right. Interesting. If you guys have any questions, let us know. We'll do what we can. OP8 so far. Let's do this one. Thank you for joining, Krieg. Thank you for joining, Coco Puff. If you guys have any questions, let me know. All right. No love for OP8. What about OP14 EBO4? Pretty good hits on this set. Hello, may I ask if you have any Blue Girl one cost promos? Let me check my book for you. Give me a second here. If you have any girl for the blue Nami deck, blue yellow Nami deck, which is I assume would be the one needed for this question. Yep. For the meantime, I'll be running more of these packs. Next up is of course OP10. How's it going, Wee Woo Shop 87? Thank you for joining today's stream. So far I don't see him, but let me double check for you. Are you interested with any other blue yellow Nami cards out there? Perhaps an alt art of any of those staple cards. A Nami, as a Nami, a Robin. Wanted Kaido or Doflamingo? No wanted cards at this time. I've got all of them, just not the girl. Gotcha. Noted. Noted. Thank you. Optic Recoil, thank you for joining. The girl is pretty hard to find today on my book and in general. No problem, my guy. Is the reason why I'm here, and I assume it's the reason why you're at Whatnot as well. Hopefully, I can provide to you. Just give me a moment here while I look through it. All right, no love for OP15. OP12 this time. OP12. Joel 999 is winning the OP12 pack. Joel 99, thank you for bidding. We have about 12 seconds if anybody wants to counter bid your offer. Rip, please, gotcha. Would you want the book with it as well, or just the two hits that would come with it before I start ripping it? Where is my pen? Right here. All right. No answers so far, but I'll go ahead and open the pack on stream. Joel has one. There we go. Not a Dawn pack, which is a good sign so far. Let's see if it's sticking. No leader as well. Not a leader pack. Looks promising. We'll see on stream if we get a hit. Baby 5. Buggy. Kinemon. Duval. Not gonna read that event. Zoro. Wiper. Hina. Oh, it's a leader pack. Apologies. But so far, these are the two hits for that bid. Let me know, Joel, if you just need the hits or if you want the bulk as well. I'll put it aside for you. Thank you for bidding. With that said, we'll continue with $10 starts. Bulk, please, gotcha. Joe 999 has bid as well. Okay. Thank you guys for joining. CK Pulls, thank you for joining. As a disclaimer for everybody, including Joel, these packs came from the official One Piece shop. Therefore, they have been shuffled by two boxes, making it a fair play for everybody that would come into the store. This way, everybody that would know how to map the boxes would have a lower chance to do so. And of course, they will limit the purchase per day. And as I am nearby a official store, I go by and just buy packs. Hopefully, you get the hit. And Joel 9999 999 has won the PARBO2 pack opening. And I believe he said um, Boca as well. And of course, since it's a PRB2 set, Any PRB would come with a lead Dawn pack, a Dawn card. I mean, I don't think leader packs would be a hit as well. Leader packs hit would start in OP 14 if I recall correctly. Sabo, that's one hit. Ooh, Luffy SR, Dan Dan, Thousand Sunny, rare, and we got a Blackbeard. Darn. All right, and actually, Joel, this is the foil version of the Blackbeard Dawn. So pretty good hit, I would say. You got a foil card. Of course, we would want a gold Dawn into this one as well. But that is the hit for the PRB2 set that you have ordered. Thank you. All right. Next up, EBO3. If we can focus real quick. There it is. It is not focusing, it's focusing on the background. All right. EBO2 Gunner Pack $10 bid offer. King Kier 02, thank you for joining. Joel, are you interested with just OP? I believe this was OP 12 and PRB. All right. No love for the EBO3. Next up, first alt art will be the I forgot. I think this is OP 15 or EBO4. I think it's EBO4. Yep, this is EBO4. Yep, this is the blocker for the Bell Luffy deck. So of course, since it's an alt art, we'll see if anybody's interested. Let me know. Let me know. Any more packs? I can go through the packs again, and then we'll go from there. Are you interested with the same packs that you had just bid earlier? EBO2 again. I don't think I did EBO2. I believe EBO3 is the one that you saw. Let me know if you want me to do the EBO3 pack. I'm still looking on the blue girl. Zo, give me a moment. Yep, just multitasking here. Sorry about that. See, EBO3. Maybe that's what Joel meant. I do not have EBO2 packs. I only have EBO3 packs. Okay, no love for the EBO3. Since everybody's asking for packs, maybe might as well go through the rotation again. It being OP10 will be the first one. Let me know. Let me know. OP10 is currently being bid by Joel999. Do you bundle packs? What kind of a bundle would you want to do? Okay, Joel has won the auction. We'll open it and therefore see if there's a hit. It's not a Dawn pack. Kinemon, Rock, Perona, Brook, Saint Homing, Fighting Fish. The weak do not have the right to choose how they die. Julie Bonnie, X Drake, Koala, Live and this is Captain Kid SR. This is a pretty playable set for yellow decks. I believe I've seen this one being played at Nami as well. Alright. I assume you would want the bulk as well, so thank you. I'll be putting this on your pile. Give me just a moment. Next up, OP14. OP14. It's focusing on the background instead of what I have in place. Any more 10, brother? Um, I do have a few more OP10s. Okay, OP12. OP10, LP8. This is OP12. I got confused over the color. Joel is winning the bid. Good evening, everybody that had just joined. Aaron Hunter, Solo Dolito, Charizard, Casual Cardsman has joined the game. Zogai, unfortunately, I do not have the girl officially. At least at this time, I may have to go through some of my binders that is not near me at this moment. If you are still here, I do not have the girl promo, unfortunately. Not a Dawn pack. Biscuit Warrior, Speedjill, Hiyoko, BB, I'd Never Shoot You, Giovanni, Beckham's, Sheep's Head, Munch Munch Station. Oh, leader pack, Kagura and Pedro. All right, will be added into your pile and with the bulk as well. Someone asked for OP11. Maybe we can run a OP11. OP11, ladies and gentlemen. Westbury Pools is currently winning the bid for OP11. It's like deja vu all over again. Good morning. Quite literally, good morning. Joel is winning the battle. Oh no! And Joel has won the auction for the OP11 pack. We have a fight for the right to get the OP11 pack, ladies and gentlemen. This time we have Joel winning the bid. All right. With that said, we'll open the pack. Not a Dawn pack. Papag, Gotti, Aladdin, Judge, Morgan, Saldath, Briscola, Usopp. Not gonna read that event. And we got a leader pack. Charlotte Lin Lin, and let's crash this wedding. Since Joel won, he wants the bulk. We'll add it to the pile. Give me just a moment. We'll run another OP11. Westbury Pools is winning the bid so far. Would someone outbid him again? We'll see, we'll see. Any EBO2 leaders for sale? If you ask for anything, I'll go to the bulk. Give me a moment. Matt Stress, thank you for joining. And Westbury has won. And he said no bulk. Noted and thank you. All right, OP11. No Don Pack. Not a leader. Is it sticking or is it my hand again? We'll see. Look at that. It's Papag again on the front. Black Maria. Sickest SR in the game. Goodness gracious, bro. Gum Gum King Cobra. Zephyr. Ishili. Morgan. Bird Neptunian. Tony Chopper. Very good. Charlotte Brule and SR Katakuri. Yo, my guy. At least you got a new SR this time. This is very playable. Still playable. Blocker, we stand Katakuri. Goodness. All right. So let me create your pile. One moment. EBO3. Let me do this one real quick. One moment. Thank you everybody who has just joined. We are currently going through some packs. I was showcasing some of our singles later for a bit. Alt art leaders for the cheap, for the high, for the mid. We have them. Just depends whether you like it or not. We will see. All right. You said EBO3. 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 Raspberry doesn't want the bulk. So we'll put that aside. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Can't really say anything yet. No big hits yet. I have just actually started. So you might break it with how much you're currently bidding. So yes, EBO3 is all yours. Give me just one moment. EBO3. No Don pack. Kaya. Black Maria. Jamie. Makino. Baby Five. I knew you people were behind this. Charlotte Smoothie. What a card. Koina. Bet if we see each other again, will you call me your shipmate? Did it say bet instead of butt? That's pretty crazy. Lim. And it's another SR. SR VV. SR VV, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Give me a moment. So, as I said earlier, we will go through some singles as well. High end, low end, and mid tier. We'll be showcasing them real quick. First one, Moby Dick pre-release. Don't worry, the circle is just in that penny sleeve. It's just to indicate that it's a pre-release stamp. Therefore, this is pretty rare in terms of it being just a regular art. But since it's a stamp card, it's pretty up in price at this moment. Oh, that perspective is pretty off tonight, including my camera is not focusing correctly. Uh, we'll start this one right now. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Max Brolax, John Paul, Jay David, Josie, OP11. Um, I'll have the I have to check the back later. I believe we had two more of the OP11s from what I see, including the one that is pinned on the backside. Okay, no love for the Moby Dick. What about what about OP10? This is Captain Kid leader alt art. To be honest, this is actually one of the alt art leaders that I've seen that is pretty good, even if it's OP10. I had it in my collection just because it's pretty different as to how other alt art leaders looks. Similarly, how the NL leader looks in OP15, and therefore we will start this now, ladies and gentlemen. Pin pack for a cook customer. I mean, you're not pretty cook. You're getting SR hits. SR hits is still SR hits. But all jokes aside, I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you for coming back. It has just been a day since I have seen you, so thank you so much for the support and no love for this kid. No love. What about? What about? Let's go low end this time. Low end meaning it's low, but not really low in terms of alt art perspective. This is a it's a cool art for Law. And from the looks of it, this is during his Punk Hazard arc. This way, we'll be showcasing it here. And with that, as I said, this is a low tier one, and therefore we'll start it now, ladies and gentlemen. Trafalgar Law, Alt Art, 4 costs, OP10, Trafalgar Law from the Punk Hazard arc. 1 second, and no one has bid for this law, unfortunately. Therefore, we'll go ahead and continue on with Daddy Purple Shanks, the Zaddy, ladies and gentlemen. Zaddy from the starter deck of Shanks, the purple one, of course. Anybody a fan of Zaddy Shanks? Miguel Moreno, and my camera is not focusing. And there it is again. Thank you for joining. Everybody that have just joined, that I have not said their name, thank you for joining. All right. Westbury, since you have requested for the pin pack, we'll go ahead and do that. 30 seconds on the clock and start. OP11 booster pack for $10. Is Westbury gone? I believe he's gone. It is pretty late of the night. So, therefore, seems like he's gone. We have 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds. And done. If you're ever back, let me know. I can run it again. Meanwhile, let me push an OP14 pack again. See how everybody would want. Tyler, thank you for joining. Any questions you guys may have, I may have the answer. Whether it be the one that you guys may want or the one that you guys may need, don't need, I will have the answer, and I'll be here for you. It's getting pretty hot, ladies and gentlemen. It's not winter anymore. Bring out those fans. We're about to experience some heat. Will we get some heat from these pack openings? We haven't seen one so far. And therefore, would you contribute to find that heat pack with this OP15 pack? Has anyone seen the newest episode of One Piece? Is anyone caught up? Or just skipped through all the way from L to Elbap? Alright. No one has bid for OP15. And therefore, we'll go back to alt arts. Or just SRs. Blocker Boa. Why is she being shown? Blocker Boa is a pretty staple card for Boa decks. Where is it? Where is it? And right here. Blow up blocker. Blow up. Blow. Did you say blow up? That's actually a pretty good nickname for this card. Blow up. Blow up card. As you see, it is not as much of a high tier type of a card, but it is in that price for a reason. She is needed for any Boa decks. Boa as a leader would have a leader effect that will generate one life differentiation to the opponent, which would make this is a very valuable card. But since no one has bid, we'll put it back. What about Satori from Sky Island? Of course, this is during the Skypiea arc. Pretty early in the series, Skypiea is possibly one of the best uh, pre time skip arcs in One Piece. I believe, at least on my end, Skypiea would rank first into my list of best arcs during pre time skip. Second would be actually nope. Number one would be Marineford. Skypiea would be second. Third would be what would be my third arc? Best top arc pre time skip. Water 7 would be it. Water 7 or Enos Lobby. That scene with Robin. Goodness gracious. One of the best. Alright. No love for Satori. Satori goes back to the pile. Next up, Purple Kaido Leader from STO4 starter deck. This is a pretty strong card, pretty dark horse of a card. Reason being, that leader effect is really, really helpful. Really, really helpful for winning the game late game. Has anybody played the extra grand battle, or is anybody in the chat currently are just collectors? Extra grand battle, you guys may not know, is everybody that has been or any card that has been rotated out is legal for this format. And there's a current tournament that is called Extra Grand Battle for the extra regulation, and the winner will get a serialized Yamato. A good dear friend of mine has won that Yamato. Of course, that Yamato being a serialized card means it's a pretty expensive card. Next up, not a card, perhaps, but this is a sleeve, ladies and gentlemen. A sleeve that, of course, showcasing the best Egghead art in One Piece. Possibly my top two overall. And therefore, if you need sleeves for your dons, 10 specific dons will give you a Nami, Egghead Nami, for sure. So with that said, I'll be putting it on this amount and starting now. If anyone's interested, let me know, let me know. Yeah. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 more seconds into the bid. No one has been bidding, and no love for this Egghead Nami sleeve. Goes back into my inventory. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special Don here. An exclusive Don from the One Piece live action. Featuring our lovely Dr. Tony Chopper. Tony Chopper is not for food, not an emergency food. He's not a reindeer, and therefore he is a Don. This Don also showcases the live action poster on the back, which makes it unique because all of the Dons, these kinds of Don, if you look into the back, has a white specific background to it, making it known that this is a Don pack. But since this is a special pack, it showcases the poster of the live action. If you have not seen the live action and you have not seen One Piece, I believe it's a good starter. At least get a good hook or a good feeling as to what One Piece is. But I would suggest to still watch the anime from the beginning. And with that said, we'll putting the timer now. Let me know if anybody's interested. Diaz, thank you for joining. Lasco, thank you for joining. Solvix, thank you for joining. Carl JC, thank you for joining. We have 2 more seconds onto this dawn, this specific dawn, and no love for Choppy. Choppy, say bye bye. Bye bye. And with that said, we'll go back to some packs featuring OP15. And therefore, the timer will start now, ladies and gentlemen. OP15, our newest release in the One Piece card game, had a lot of new stuffs that had shuffled the meta in a good way, of course. Not as bad as how it was in OP13. We have 1 more second and dun dun dun. Next up, OP14-EB04. The first One Piece set that's released in the year of 2026. The starter of meta decks, meta leaders, including Croc, including Boa, including the Headache, Green Mihawk. Why do I say Headache? If your leader is a slash type, Mihawk gains plus 1000 in power. With that said, we'll go down further to OP11. We'll start it as soon as my camera focuses and stays focusing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Gomu, gomu. Stay focused, please. I'll need to adjust this camera off stream because this is pretty annoying. Goodness gracious. Come on. Do I just like put it back? Put it back, put it back, put it back, put it back, put it back. No, nope, 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 nope. Right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right here. OP11. Stay and focus. Right there. All right. Let's start the auction before it goes out of focus again. OP11 for $10. Let's see, let's see. Anyone's interested, let me know, let me know. All right. 5 seconds. Good evening, everybody that had just joined. Any questions? Let me know. All right. No love for this OP11. Sorry about that. Little bit of a quietness. We'll go through some singles again. We'll see how it goes. All right, PRBO2 Zoro. Very helpful for not just the green Zoro deck. Mihawk decks out there is helpful. RG Luffy decks is also helpful with this deck or with this card. Various options for players out there. And no love for this PRB Zoro. Next up, pre-release. Porcus the Ace. Or actually, second anniversary also is a pre-release. It's circled, but it's just circled into that penny sleeve, so don't worry about it. This is second anniversary. And if we can just focus, or should I just hold it? I'll hold it. All right, we'll start it now. Porcus the Ace, second anniversary, and it's not focusing at all. Come on, come on. Second anniversary. 15 seconds left into the chat to bid for the second anniversary ace. Cola Power, thank you for joining. We have 3 more seconds. And we're out of time for this guy. What about uh what about this guy? Monkey D Luffy Rush. Any dons. Currently I have the Chopper Don. Actually, before I set this one up. Chopper Don is right here. Where is it? Right here. Chopper, One Piece exclusive for events and also the official shops. Also showcasing the poster of the live action. As you may are already aware, this is the back of the Dawn, which is entirely different from a regular Dawn. Makes it pretty unique. I will run it right now. Let me know if you're interested. Tony Chopper live action Dawn is up 25 seconds on the clock. TCG curators, thank you for joining. T Jones, thank you for joining. We have 2 more seconds or 5 more seconds. I am blind. I'm off by seconds. Okay, no love for the choppy. This is it for my Dawn so far. And with that said, we'll go back to this Monkey D. Luffy Rush character, which is, of course, a red specific card, which makes it a specific, uh, aggressive card for any aggressive decks out there. Running him for $5, let me know. Trying to build up my girl's Wano Dawn deck, trying to get some more uncommon Dawns for her deck. Gotcha. So you're looking more into, like, say, um, PRB packs that could possibly have the Dawn that you may need. Of course, you're gonna be gambling for the Dawn that you are looking for, but if you're trying to get something out of it, maybe I can run a PRB2 back for you and see if we get something out of that Dawn, something you may not have already. It's all up to you. More double packs than PRB. Noted. Fortunately, we don't have. Actually, let me check. Let me double check to see if I have any double packs. On the meantime, we'll go through our singles. And this one is Rush Shanks. 9 cost Shanks. So while this is running, I'll be checking for some double packs. Of course, no problem. It's actually the first time I have been asked for any double packs. UK, thank you for joining. No love for the Shanks. What about Miss Valentine? Miss Valentine Full Art. Anyone interested? Let me know. Not a lot of people knows that the older packs had some very cool dons. I'd say they may or may not know, but the fact that the packs that has that specific don that you're looking for is pretty expensive. But man, I have seen those packs back in the day. Pretty early and pretty cheap. Not to the standard of what it looks today. Alright, no love for Miss Valentine. Oh no, what's going on? Let's look for Vivi this time. Vivi Chan. And of course, I'll put it at 30-second runtime. VV packs. Cola. Unfortunately, I don't have double packs, but thank you for your interest. I'll keep a lookout and see if I can put double packs in the near future. This time, Uta. Uta full pack. Full full art pack. Rujay, thank you for joining. Philip Zhao, thank you for joining. And Shane, thank you and welcome. Adobe, thank you for joining. Seems like the chat has winded down. We may end our stream here in a bit. There's no love for this Uta. Let's go for a little bit of a high end this time. Red Bull exclusive. Dawn, double Dawn. 1K only. Not the red one. We'll see. We'll see. If anybody is interested. Red Bull, double Dawn. Double Dawn, Red Bull event, but it says a regular Dawn. Ten seconds. Sawyer, thank you for joining. No love for the double Dawn as well. Next up, Altart Zoro. Altart Zoro is up for grabs. Thank you everybody for joining. For also saving our post. Thank you. Jay Ramirez, thank you for joining. We got 5 seconds on the clock for the Zoro. No love for the Zoro. Okay. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be ending the stream tonight. Thank you all for the ones that bid. We'll be shipping your stuff shortly. And we'll see you on the next stream here in Culture.